Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do the Science Olympiad questions of grade 2. So let's just start without wasting any time. So first of all, I'm gonna show you contents that what we are going to cover in this particular Olympiad sheets. So basically these are the chapters which we are going to cover, and in these chapters there are different questions. So we are going to cover all of them. So this is the first chapter, which is living and non-living things. So there is an overview over there. So let's just start with this first. So there are many things around us. Some of them are living while others are non-living, as we know very well. So living things are those which can grow, which can breathe, which can reproduce, while non-living things are those which cannot grow, which cannot reproduce, which cannot breathe, right? So basically, all the living things are like your trees, human beings, animal, birds. And what are your non-living things? Table, chair, pen, your phone, your laptop, all these are your non-living things. Next point is all the things which can move, feel, and breathe are living things, as I told you earlier. Living things feel, but non living things do not feel. Suppose I gave you an example of non living thing, that table is a non living thing, right? And human being is a living thing. So if you are going to slap a human being, he can feel that slap. But if you are going to slap a table, it doesn't affect, right? So that is the difference. All plants, human beings, and animals can feel the sensation. Living things grow, but non living things do not grow. All living things grow. A boy grows as a man, a girl grows as a woman, a small plant grows as a tree. But have you ever seen that a small table can grow into a big table? No, not at all, because it's a non living thing, so it cannot grow, right? So small table cannot convert, cannot grow into a big table, as it is a non-living thing, so it cannot grow. Living things can reproduce, but non-living things cannot reproduce. Have you ever seen that you just purchase a laptop, and after some time small laptops appear in your house? They just came from the big laptop. Have you ever seen? No, na. But if you have bring one dog in your house, after some time you will get a lot of small puppies of that dog in your house, right? So that's how we can say that dogs or living beings reproduce, while non-living things do not reproduce. Okay. Living things can move, but non-living things cannot move. Have you ever seen that a chair, and just you want to sit on a chair and you call chair, please come here, and the chair is coming to your place? Is it happen anytime? No, na. So it cannot move itself. You have to hold the chair and you have to bring it, you have to hold it, and then you can sit over there, है ना? But when we are talking about the living beings, suppose there is a cat in your house and you are saying, okay, and there is a name of the cat, just like, or we have a dog, cat, or we have a dog, and we have some name over there, just like we have a Simba. Okay, dog Simba. So what we are saying, Simba, come here and sit. So that dog or a cat come and sit over there in front of you, because it's a living being. Okay, so it can follow your order, it can move itself, right? Living things can breathe, but non-living things cannot breathe. Human beings breathe in air through nose, fishes breathe in water through their gills, a frog breathe through moist skin. All living things intake food, all living things respond to stimuli. So, for example, zebra, frog, tree, human beings, dogs, all are living beings. And brush, teddy, ball, books, doll, chair, all these are your non living beings. Okay. So we just have discussed about the living things and non-living things, and let's move ahead to the questions. So all the questions are related to this chapter of living things and non-living things only. So first section is your scientific reasoning, where we have to look at the question first. So first question is, for which of the following breathing is necessary? Breathing means you are taking in oxygen and taking out carbon dioxide. This is the process of breathing. So we just have learned about the living things and non-living things. All living things can breathe. So which one is your living thing? This is not a living thing. This is not a living thing. This is not a living thing. Only this is your living thing. That means C is your correct answer. Next we have, which of the following does not lay eggs? So who lays eggs? Frog lays eggs, bird lays eggs, snake lays eggs, but cannot lays eggs only cat. And they are asking about who does not lay eggs. You know what? Those animals who lay eggs are known as oviparous animals. Oviparous animals. So you should know these names. Next, we have identify the things that can grow. So, who can grow? All living things can grow. So, this is a living thing, this is a living thing, and this is a living thing. So, all of these can grow. So, D is your answer. Next, we have which of the following can move on their own. So, all the living things can move on their own. So, just like a baby, a dog, a sheep. So, all of these can move, right? So, D is the correct answer. Identify the things in your school that can move on their own, as we know that which can move, which can breathe, which can which can reproduce are all your living beings, right? These are all your living beings. But which cannot move, which cannot breathe, which cannot reproduce, which cannot grow are your non-living beings. So here, which can move? Only human beings can move. This book, this bag, and this fan cannot move itself. So C is the answer. Which of the following can talk and play with you? So only and only human being can talk and play with you. If you are looking for a doll, so doll cannot talk to you. Okay, it has some features of talking, only some features just like which is inbuilt in that, so we can't say that it can talk. Yeah, you can play with that doll, but you cannot talk. So this is not the correct answer, this is not the correct answer, but A is the correct answer. Which of the following does not grow in size? Have you ever seen your your LCD and your fridge and your car is increasing in size? No, because it's not your living things, it's all are your non-living things. So all of these cannot grow in size. Producing babies is a characteristic of which one of the following? So all living things can produce babies, right? Non-living things never ever produce any baby, because non-living things cannot grow, cannot reproduce, and cannot breathe. Next, we have, what does the animal shown in the picture grow up to be? So it's a calf. So calf grows into a cow. Deer eats eggs. Eggs means you need to identify what a deer can eat. A deer can eat grass. It never eat insects or other animals or eggs because it is your herbivore animal. What are herbivore animal? Herbivore animals are those which eat grass only, right? Which eat grass only. Then we have omnivores and carnivores. So omnivores are those which can eat grass as well as meat, right? Both, they eat both, but carnivores only eat meat of other animals. So these are some of the things which you need to understand about the herbivore, omnivore, and carnivore. So deer is your herbivore animal which eat grass only. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Which is not correct at all? So a living thing grow, yes, we know very well. Non-living things grow, no, it never grow. Non-living things cannot breathe. Yes. Living thing can breathe. Yes. So that means B is the correct answer, because they are asking about the incorrect one. Gia has two flower pots, one with plastic flower and other with real flower. Which one of them will grow? We know very well all the living things can grow, so plastic ones will never grow. So the one with real flower, the one with plastic flower, both A and B. So one with real flower can grow because only living beings can grow. Which of the following can feel pain if hit? So a dog, a cat, all living things can feel pain. So both A and B are correct. A table has four legs. Can it move on its own? Never ever. No, because table is a non-living being. Next, we have a car needs food in the form of fuel. So, if they are saying car needs food, but you need to understand one thing. What is car? A living being or a non-living being? It is a non-living being. So, never ever uh, go for this type of a statement that car needs food in the form of fuel. So, you need to understand one thing. What is car? Car is a non-living thing. So it can never be changed into a living being if it is having food in the form of fuel. Okay. So it is a non-living thing. Always remember this part. So rest of the questions of everyday science we will learn in the next video. I hope you understood this concept and you enjoyed the video very well. So we will meet again in the next class. That's all. Thank you.